One of the most difficult admissions people must make at some point is that they value other things more than God. I mean, that's what we're looking at in this passage in Matthew 6:21. Jesus is confronting this reality that we value things more than we value Him. Listen as I read it to you. This is an incredible warning. Verse number 21 says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." And so I don't think people can argue this very much if we're being honest. I think the vast majority of believers today would say that they love God. I mean, that isn't what Jesus is confronting. His statement is about value. It's actually pretty easy to see what people value most. It's what you choose over total obedience to the Lord. It's what you use your stuff on. It's your resources on. Time, that shows in your calendar. How much time do you give to the Lord? Money can be tracked by looking at our accounts and seeing what we spend all of our money on. And then there's our abilities. Usually, they're usually used to either enlarge our accounts or magnify our position or prestige. I mean, let's just be real here. That Jesus wants us to see that our heart goes with what we value most. And in this world today, man, there's a lot of things that people value before the Lord or above the Lord. And see, God desires that we choose Him most, and not just by a little. We choose to value Him most. If something else gets our time or energy or ego, Jesus isn't at the top. Your treasure is what you value most. And that's where your heart will always be. So let that just really sink in today. Where is your heart? All you need to do is look at what you value most. Where are you instead of where you should be? What are you doing instead of what God has asked you to do? You got to ask yourself, whatever those things are, even if they seem terribly important, God says, I need to be valued more. You need to trust Him. We need to trust that He can do better than we can. And I think that people give up all of their time chasing dreams that will only matter in this world at the expense of everything that should be built in the next. The Bible tells us to lay up our treasures in heaven. Most of you have them on a shelf, or your kids are wearing them on their fingers. Those championship rings, those medals, those trophies, those accolades, those diplomas, whatever. God says, value me more. Value me most. Where your treasure is, there's where your heart's going to be. Have a great day.